Alright everybody, Crazy Canuck 1985 here. Welcome to Course Design 101. This will be the last episode of this 10-part series. I'm going to kind of just show you one little bit more advanced technique in terms of bunkering and kind of planning for the rest of your holes. Where are they going to go? How should we plan these out? What are they going to look like? So one thing I want to do, a bit of an advanced technique, is fairway bunkers. So some people, we can have, most bunkers are going to be off to the side, but some people, hey, maybe want to put, a little pot bunker or something in the fairway. Fine. You can just lay it down like that and say, all right, I'm done. But, it's got a very thin layer of rough all the way around it, which, doesn't look that great. So let's get a bit of a thicker layer of rough so, it looks a little bit more realistic. So I'm just going to start by kind of flattening the area we're going to be working with here. So we'll just flatten that out. So let's just say, for example, like I would never do this on this hole, but let's just say we want to put a fairway bunker here. Let's just flatten that out. Okay. Now in order to get that real thick band of rough, you actually have to go in and use the red brushes. Now red brushes work a little bit differently than blue brushes. Can't really explain why. Some people probably know a bit better than I do, but they just work a little bit differently. So with a red brush, all you're going to do is going to take it all the way down to water level, which isn't that far. Okay, press A, and there you go. That's all you need to do. And now we've got this nice little rough layer. And now we'll take a little bunker, same shape. And then we'll try to put it in the middle, something like this. And now we've got a nice, much thicker layer of rough. And now we can, do some sculpting with it. Flatten it. Okay, make it a little bit deeper. Maybe we can raise the edge up a little bit. Again, this is up to you. You can just play around with the edging and stuff. So, that looks kind of neat. So now you got a fairway bunker out there. Not something I very rarely, I think on my last course I made one of these. So it looks really good with that shadow actually. So anyway, that's how you make kind of a bunker in the fairway. Alright, so this hole, for me, it still needs a lot of work. Like, it needs some tidying up. These grasses need to go. It needs some more planting. I'd probably throw some bunkering in here. So, for my standards, it's not quite there, but it's a very, very good start, I think. So, as you're starting to wind down your first hole, starting to start thinking, well, where are these other 18 going to go? So, again, basically, you want to have 18 meeting back at the clubhouse. So the clubhouse I'm going to probably put around here somewhere. Okay, so 18's got to get back there. But so you can lay out all the holes first if you want, or you can go one by one. You just don't design yourself into a corner, which I've done many times. All right, so as I go through, you don't have to have two right next to one. It adds to some realism. I like, for overall look of a course, I like to have my holes fairly close together. So as I'm playing a hole, I can go, oh look, I can see that next hole coming up. Or hey, I've played that hole already. So, you just kind of look around and look for places where holes are going to go. Like right here, I can see number 2 just being fantastic, going right down the middle here. So, create hole. You could start it here. Maybe this could be like a long par 5. Throw a bit of a dog leg in, something like that. Okay, so that could be where hole 2 goes. Lay down the heavy rough. Okay, so and then just kind of work your way around. So here's an example with the lighting. You see how hole 1 looks fantastic. Hole 2 is going to look outstanding, but you got to start turning it around at some point. And then once it turns around, it doesn't quite look as good. It's, with this lighting, it's very dark, things like that. So, you gotta take, you know, there is some chances you have to take with the lighting. So if you, especially if you want it this dark, you're going to have some holes that are going to have to come back into the, you know, where the sun's going to be against you, which can make things tough. But, you know, things to think about. And then, yeah, you basically, with those tools that hopefully you've learned, you know, it didn't take us this long to make a hole that looks, you know, pretty good. It just needs probably, I don't know, I would probably spend maybe another half hour, 20 minutes with some planting, things like that, and I would probably deem this good to go. Now, some people, when they're designing, they like to just do the layout first and then come back and do all the beautification last, and that's fine. That works for some people. I like to basically completely finish a hole before I move on to the next one. And also, guys, just playtest. Playtest, playtest, playtest. Every new feature you add, test it out. Does it work? Does this tree work here? What are some options? How are people going to play this hole? Try to get into the minds of the people that are going to be playing your course. How are they going to play this course? Okay. So yeah, hopefully with these tools it'll help you at least get started with the designer, and then it'll hopefully open up a whole bunch of opportunities for you. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully this helped out a bit, and we look forward to seeing what you come up with in the design contest, or even if you're just wanting to create a golf course and submit it to DGC tours in general. Hopefully this maybe can help some people, you know, give the designer a shot. It does take a while. It's taken me, you know, 4, 5, 6 months to get to the level I'm at. I'm still not at, you know, I'm still not at the level of some of those top designers, but I'm getting there. So it takes a while. It takes practice, getting to know the tools, playing a lot of the 5-star courses, just, you know, trying things out, learning new techniques, seeing different holes, stealing ideas, steal people's ideas all the time, okay, and turn them into your own. So hopefully this helps again, and thanks for watching.